Welcome to.
Give me your quartz. I can only buy one. There we go.
Welcome.
Give me your quartz. I don't think I have enough to level up though. It's only 1500. I think it's. I think that's enough for one level up at least.
I'll use them.
It is Heligia. Hello, kitty. Can I pet you, kitty? Nope. Kitty does not like us. I'm sorry, kitty. Hey, Dad.
The city of Krat. Ask me any. Vanini works.
Oh, we already talked. We already did all that. No new dialogue. Okay, we're probably gonna go pulse cells next. I'm gonna do the charge legion and probably enhanced charge stagger attack. I think it's either that or the fatal attack pulse cell charge. I can get that still, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. Ah, that's right. Phase 2 unlocks now. Can get more pulse cells. Retain guard, regain upon pulse cell use. I don't. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think I really need it. Increase pulse, but the amulet slot is going to be nice. So we're going to do that now. Let's see here. Enhanced weapon attack when durability is maximum. Not often does that happen. Enhanced weapon attack when discharged. That's possible. Enhanced ambush attack. Yeah, maybe. Enhanced perfect guard destruction. I do like that. Enhanced attribute resistance. Pulse cell recovery. Guard. Damage of charge attacks. / Fable Orbs. Oh, when using Fable Orbs. Lower Legion consumption. Slow reduces stamina on dashing. Weapon durability consumption from ambush attacks. Discharged. Lower area upon death. I don't die that often. At least I don't plan on dying that often. I think we're going to go with destruction actually. Or do we go with the pulsal charge? We're going to go with perfect destruction, I think. I don't think. Do we have enough to upgrade anything? We do. Just want to check something. It's not alter. 60 plus 11, 67. 60 plus 14. So you lose. What is that? So you're up by 3, but then you lose 16, so you're losing a total of, what, 13? So I think sticking with what I have is fine. Probably not going to use any crescent moonstones on this weapon, though. I think just getting to level 3 is fine for a lot of these beginning weapons. To get a lot of better ones later in the game. In fact, I'm hopefully going to get one soon. Oh, I thought I blocked that in time. Alright, let's fight the big fucker. Puppet of the future. Let us go, man. Oop. There we go. Yeah, once you know his moveset, and you just stay close to him, he is so easy. It's not funny. Alright, alright, alright. And the booster glaive. Yeah, I really like this weapon a lot. Does a crap ton of damage. Plus 72 physical, and you're losing 72 plus 16, so you're losing a little more attack total, but frankly, you upgrade that guy, and it's pretty good. Excuse me. I apologize. Ooh, you know there's one thing I haven't done yet. I'm sure somebody out there is like, how have you not done this thing over here yet? Doctor's confession. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Cure-All. I intend to confess my sins. I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist's records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell, and when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sins? I only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penance. I also had the petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. Well then. Cure-all wasn't very cure-all, was it? Coffins. Yay. Morbid. Bad. Have you seen this eccentric? Have you seen this eccentric? Hot off the press news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. Is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of suddenly burst? Mr. J fell in love with the maid puppet at first sight, and they got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lover's secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in. The husband was confused. The puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul. We loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. This tragedy was all made possible because of Krat's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now. Ha ha. Have you seen this eccentric corner? Will continue next month. Interesting thought.
For my sins. All puppets must die. Every single one. Wait. Those clothes. Leo? You came back? I killed countless puppets to atone for what I did. I didn't mean to break my vow. I was just so scared. I'm sorry I ran away. Oh, you're a ghost. Just leave me be. It's the weight of guilt. The burden never gets lighter.
That's the first time I've had that
Kill the puppets.
that interaction. Interesting. I think that's the first time I was ever wearing this though for this fight.
That was blood and what's oil. I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of a thing.
I'm trapped in a corner here. Get out of the corner. Why was what was I stuck on? I was just stuck. Why couldn't I get out of the corner? Camera! Why you do this? 5 grand in souls. Yay! Okay. Ow. Alright. Let's not make that mistake again and get back into a corner. That was annoying.
I wish I'd known. That surviving is a hell of a thing.
Thanks for the backstab.
I wish I hadn't run away. away. I'm sorry. I was afraid to die.
I'm gonna dance on his corpse a little bit here. Alright. Moving on. So I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go back and upgrade that glaive. Because that thing is really fun to use. I just like it. Oh. How did I forget you? So sorry, Hidden Moonstone. Before I level up, let's upgrade that glaive. Boost the glaive.
I know my way around.
Right here. Alrighty. Yeah, plus 97 now. That's just better. It's just better. Just better. See, that's what I like about this thing is that you can use, if you get somebody ready to get taken, you can use this from really far away. It's a little less than that. You can hit them pretty far away. Downside is it is a slower weapon. Rush forward quickly, slash multiple times. For powerful slash, so. Okay. Far away can use that from. Pretty far. Okay. So you can charge that one until people get kills. Okay, I mean, not bad. Kind of curious about altering these or changing their handles, I guess I should say. So for example, that does 156.30. 156.31. Ooh. Still hits from really far away. Still swings a little slower than I would like. What's the handle do? Allows you to temporarily withstand an enemy's attack. Okay. That's not bad. How does this perform with the other handle? Still a little slower, a little quicker though. I actually don't mind that. Because that's quicker than the regular charge up. What's the handle on this one do? Increases attack temporarily. I might rock this. I might rock it this way. I am now also curious about...
I know my way.
I am curious still about this. 72. So right now 72 plus 16 and 78 11. 78 14. So it does 3 more physical. But you lose 16. So you're losing 13 total. Which isn't a lot, but I am curious about something. I actually kind of like this a little more. Even though I'm doing a little less damage, I kind of like it more. I know I like this handle more. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna rock this while we fight the puppets, and then we'll swap back and forth between that and the other weapon here. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Is this gonna weigh me down too much if I... That makes me slightly heavy. I know it's not like... So, for people who don't know, when you're slightly heavy, I don't think you fat roll. You don't fat roll until you're at 80%. But I think when you're slightly heavy... I don't think your rolling slows down, but I think stamina takes longer to come back when you're at a slightly heavy. I typically will run slightly heavy and be fine with it. I haven't really had too many issues with stamina typically. But if I don't have to, I'm not going to. I don't think in this situation I really have to use the other weapon at the moment because I'm mostly going to be fighting puppets at this point. So I think it's totally fine. We'll see. I can change my mind whenever I want. Did I get another quartz? I think I did, right? I did. Enhanced pulse cell recovery, pulse cell charge, and I think we'll go with that. Okay, let's go ahead and level up. I got enough for one more level up.
I'll use my power.
Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure that I have read through everything here. I'm pretty sure I've read all of this. I think I've missed... I read that one. Read that one. Hunting apparel the mad donkey reeks of brutal violence. The madman who was now terminally ill no longer feared puppets or the petrification disease. He simply wanted to know the truth, the reason for his colleague's bloodshed. Fair? Hunting peril of the survivor. It belonged to the one who forsook his oath. When the puppets toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day and became a survivor wandering in hell. Huh. Already read that one. The mask worn by the mad donkey is the mask of one blindly seeking the truth. The madman wanted to find the real truth. Blinded by his stubbornness, he failed to see the approach of death. The mouse mask worn by the survivor, it reeks of sewage and fear. Rookie stalkers usually wear the animal mask decided by superiors. Perhaps this was even what had blessed the youth's fate. Oh, a mouse. I get it. Donkey head. Nah, I think he looks better with the glasses for now. I'll take the donkey head for now. I could put on the top hat, but like, I don't really like how it looks. It looks kind of silly. It looks a little big. Like if it was like half that height, maybe I'd be okay with it, but it's a little tall. It's a little tall for my liking, personally. Excuse me. Alright. Well, let us continue. Get through this boss, and then it's already 4 o'clock where I'm at. Yeah, I'll probably finish this boss and call it, I think. We got through 3 bosses, so technically, actually, we got through 4 bosses, I think. Parade, the donkey. We've had some mini bosses. Yeah, I mean, we've gone through multiple bosses at this point. I think we've gone through 4 main bosses, and then like 3 mini bosses or side bosses, depending on how you want to call that. That feels just so much better to use. I love this. I love this combo right now.
Pulcinella. I hope he's all right.
You already said that.
I hope he's all right. Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind.
Sure, buddy. I can do that.
Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in
Fuoco.
charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
Oops, I just smacked my desk. Hopefully that didn't make too much noise. Fuoco. That's a weird way to say that. Fuoco. Warning, beware when handling corrosive chemicals. Be careful not to melt your fingers. Fair. Melting fingers, bad. Ow, he hit me. I thought for sure with me running he was going to miss. Technique crank, nice. The Socrates note. The puppet cannot refuse the Grand Covenant imprinted upon manufacture. It must obey the Creator's orders and cannot harm humans. But look at that puppet that was once called Fuoco. Is the Grand Covenant flawed? The once faithful puppet now kills humans. It creates puppets instead of fire. It obeys something else other than humans. It's as if someone is controlling it, or it has a mind of its own. As if there's a king of puppets somewhere. Is it pretending to be human? Is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. It's surprising. Fuoco's actions were not simply obedience, but faith. Fuoco worships something as God. I heard there's the king of puppets on Rosa Isabella Street. That must be what is controlling the puppets of Krot. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. There is still a puppet's secret that I don't know about. Ego is probably the key, or ergo is probably the key. But those guys are awakening like humans more quickly as days go by. Someone has to stop them before it's too late for the sake of all humans. Interesting. Yeah, we. Owie. Aha. Okay. I made some mistakes there, but that's okay. I got this one, which fire, dealing lots with fire here, so I should do that. In case you don't know, Fuoco is fire. Figure that out in a second, but he be fine. Okay, so we're gonna go back, level up to use up as much as my ergo as possible before the boss fight, because I have a feeling I'm not gonna one-shot him. There are some bosses that I feel pretty confident being able to one-shot. He's not one of them. In fact, I thought I was gonna be able to one-shot Murphy, but while I got close, I didn't quite do it. I do not... Well, actually, no, I didn't even get close. It took me 4 tries, right? I got close on the third and last try. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to one-shot him. It'll take me several attempts probably. Which is also why I said I'll stop, because I feel like it might take me the better part of an hour. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, to be honest with you. I'm hoping I one-shot him because I really don't like this boss. To be completely blunt with you. I really, really don't like this boss. But we'll figure it out. We'll do it together and we'll see how it goes. I say do it together, but in reality it's just me playing. No one's even watching the stream right now. Hopefully somebody enjoys watching the YouTube video. If somebody decides to watch the YouTube videos. I mean, I'd like for people to watch this, but I have a feeling not too many of you are going to watch this, if any. But it's okay. I'm hoping more of my long-form review or breakdown or whatever you want to call it will get more views. I'm hoping that one will be a little bit more digestible, so to speak. Doo-doo. I forget, is there something back here? No. Should be. Be a great place to hide something. Fuoco. Alright. King's Flame Fuoco. Right off the bat, huh? Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Thought I got the heal off in time, but apparently not. Sad face. I was doing a decent amount of damage though, so I think this is a good weapon for this fight. Just gotta not die. Oops. Ow, right off the bat, huh? Right off the bat, you're gonna do 2 of those, huh? Ouch. God damn, dude. Kicking my ass here. Okay. I don't remember him having a kick like that, so I'm relearning how to have to fight these guys by myself. So far, my first run was probably my best one. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. I pressed L to block. Why didn't he block the third one? It's like I got stunned by the second one and I couldn't bring up the weapon in time for the third block. Okay, this might take a while. If you're watching on YouTube, you might just want to skip ahead because this might take me a little bit. Come on. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Get screwed. Let's go. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought. Again, I think that was my 4th or 5th try. I probably... Apparently, my last... It's funny, on my way here, I'm just like, oh, this might take me a while. Next try, beat him. Alright. Just needed to remember some of his movesets to be able to parry, or perfect block. That did not take me as long. What was that, like maybe 15 minutes about? Maybe 20? I think it was only 15 though. Do. Reset them. Talk to you.
Ah, you're back. And you found... Oh, here. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in a really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can. I cannot shake the thought of that puppet army. What they meant to do. The cathedral is filled with refugees. People who thought they were safe. But that's for the future to solve. Maintenance must come first. See you at Hotel Krat. Arrivederci.
Okay, so we'll read the things that we got here. High-powered flame amplifier. Central core of the King's Flame Foco. Legion blah blah blah. The puppet dreamed of a fire that would make the king's army. At the end of a desperate fight with a boy puppet, the fanatic's burning fire was scattered into foolish ash. Grindstone, yes, I know what those are for. Did I not read that? I thought I did. Yeah, I read that. I don't know why it's saying I didn't. Okay, whatever. Back to Hotel Krat. Alright, let's talk to some peeps.
I'll use my power gel. I am able to wield ergo. They call me a listener because I can hear ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it a secret that I could talk to puppets. Now you are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please, save Krat.
Ah, if it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece, my friend. There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. Ah, but listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni, gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this, my newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
Modification tool that allows special grindstones to be equipped to a grinder. Special grindstones can be switched out at a stargazer. Stalkers want to be able to respond dynamically to the constantly changing battlefield. Special grindstones were made for this. Nice.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are legion. No? Too much? It was too much. I always welcome friends. Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni. I always welcome friends. No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Fair. Since I only have the one grandson, we'll throw on the fire one for now. And I don't think I can I can craft the flamboyage. See, this one and the Aegis, so the Falcon Eyes and the Aegis are the ones that I typically have used in the past. I haven't used Deus Ex Machina because it's a mine that seems like it takes way too long to actually set off and do anything. I could be wrong. I've heard people say it's really good, like especially if you're setting up traps and stuff, which is fair. But I just can't imagine there's that many moments where it'd be useful, but I could be wrong. Pandemonium's the acid, basically. Acid arm. I've literally never used this at all. I don't even... Yeah, I assume it's the same idea where you can set up a trap and get people to walk through it and do a bunch of damage, maybe. I'm imagining there's certain bosses where this could be really useful. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't even used a lot of the Aegis even, in fact. Like, I've used it, but I've actually used a lot more of the Falcon Eyes and the Puppet String. But now that I'm using the Fulminius, I'm kind of digging it. So I'm gonna run this for a bit. I'm eventually gonna swap over the Flamberge when that arrives. Pretty soon, probably, in fact. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm also going to...
I know my way over.
Because I know we're getting to a point where... Oh, I don't have any hidden moonstones. I know we're getting to a point where I'll end up replacing that with this. Or if I can upgrade the dagger, I might throw that on this handle. Because I know that we're coming up to a point where fire does more damage to enemies. So I don't think we're quite there yet. I don't think I can purchase hidden moonstones from him yet. Negative, 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 negative. Okay. Pulcinella, what do you got for me?
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venigni. I am Master Venigni's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venigni carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venigni, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Alright. So let's go ahead, and I only need one of these right now. I feel like Slash is probably the way I'm going to go for now. I guess I could put that on for now. This is the only other amulet I got. Yeah. Don't think. Okay. Level up time. Okay, let's go ahead and I don't think I got a quartz. Right? No, there's no way I got one, right? I shouldn't have. I don't think that fight gives you a quartz. Nope. Okay. By the way, if the chair was glowing, that's how you know if you have materials, basically. Oh, but I can talk to Daddy.
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krot. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few Ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet?
Good question.
The city of Krot asked me, thanks to you, the factory is out of the puppet's clutches. Venini Works can resume making all sorts of supplies, not just more puppets. The puppets are still a problem, but at least they don't have endless reinforcements. I knew you could do it. I'm proud of you, son.
All right. I think that's everything.
People have no idea, so thanks for keeping.
Yeah. Don't think there's anything else I can do here yet.
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krot knows the story. All because of someone. But this who?
I don't think... Eugene? Do you have anything? No. Okay. I think that's everybody now. So I think I'm going to stop here. We are almost 4 hours streaming. I've gotten through... What is that now? 4 main bosses, a couple side bosses. So we made a pretty good dent. I think we're on to chapter 4 now at this point. So there's 12 chapters in the game, so we still got probably several streams to play still. So I don't have a set schedule, so I'm not gonna like tell you to jump in at a specific time. You know, for example, tomorrow I'll probably be starting later because I have other things going on tomorrow. So it might be a night stream tomorrow. I might. No, I'm probably not going to do one tonight. I got other things going on tonight. So I'm going to do a stream tomorrow night, if all things go well. And we'll go from there. If you enjoy the stream, obviously, please, please come and stream. I should have gone invisible. Oh well. If you enjoyed the stream, please like and keep following the stream. I assume like almost no one's here in my stream right now, so that really doesn't matter. But if you enjoyed the video on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube. Maybe consider following my stream, or at least, you don't even necessarily have to watch it, but just go and follow it. So the more people that follow it, the more chances I have of, I don't know, getting more viewers. But who knows? I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I just hope that you guys will like the video more than anything else. So I'm gonna check out now, and I'll I'll see you guys in the next videos. Peace out.